Today we have to study about the sterile dosage form. Sterile dosage form contains injections. What are injections? Injections are sterile, pyrogen-free preparation intended to be administered parenterally. Parenteral means injections should be administered to the routes other than oral route. Means we have to administer the drug by other than oral route. So we have to discuss about the parenterals. The consideration in compounding: it should be sterile, it should be pyrogen free, it should be isotonic. It means it has the same pH as that of blood or where we have to administer it. It means if we are administered it into the blood, it should have the pH of about 7.4. Prepared in environmental controlled area. It seems refers to that it should be sterile, pyrogen free, packed in special hermetic container. Use of colorant is strictly prohibited. Means you can't use colors in the parenterals. So parenterals should be sterile. It means absence of microorganisms like any bacteria, fungus, or any foreign substance should not be there. Pyrogens. What are pyrogens? Pyrogens are foreign substances. They are fever producing organic substances arising from microbial contamination of parenteral product, or we can say pyrogens are just foreign particle usually produce fever like reactions. It means they increase the body temperature. So there are some parenteral routes like intra-articular into the joint, intrasynovial into the joint fluid area, intraspinal into the spinal column, intrathecal into the spinal fluid, intra-arterial into the artery, cardiac into the heart, intravenous into the vein, intramuscular into the muscle. Very simple. Then we have parenteral routes: intradermal into the skin. Some more parenteral routes: intradermal into the skin, intracutaneous into the skin, subcutaneous under the skin, hypodermis under the skin. Hypo means under the skin, hypodermis means under the skin. Official types of injection. So here some examples of injections are there and types of injections. Like for insulin, if a person is suffering from diabetes, he should take insulin injections, and they are example of injections. For injections like insulin injection, USP means United States Pharmacopoeia. As we have IP, Indian Pharmacopoeia, here written that USP. Then same for injection. Then injectable emulsions are also there. Propofol, here also write USP. Injectable suspension, same, means we have to inject the suspension. Then for injectable suspension, here are some example. Then solvents and vehicles are means that they carry the medicament, or the medicament is soluble in some substances, or by which the medicament is administered to the patient. Only medicament cannot be administered. It should have some solvents and a vehicle. Like diluents, water for injection aqueous, having water for injections. Like if a drug is soluble in aqueous, then it should be water for injection. Sterile water for injection, bacteriostatic water for injection, sodium chloride injection. You have seen I think that in hospitals or in some tablets you had seen that metformin hydrochloride. Here hydrochloride is just a solvent and act as a vehicle. Bacteriostatic sodium chloride injection, ringer injections, lactate ringer injections. For non-aqueous, fixed vegetable oils, glycerin, polyethylene glycol, propylene glycol alcohol. Added substances. Antibacterial preservatives. added to parenteral product in multi-dose container. Packaging only. Here written that packaging only. We do not administered the do not add the antimicrobial or antibacterial substances to the preparation. Always remember, we do not add antibacterial substances to the preparation. Here we written that it should be only for packaging. Buffers means it is act as a pH stabilizer for pH sensitive drugs. Help resist changes in the pH of the product. Added substances, solubilizers, antioxidants. That then method of sterilization, there are some methods of sterilization like steam sterilization, dry heat sterilization. Under the steam sterilization, there is a method which is known as autoclave, which is popularly known as autoclave. Uses 121 degrees Celsius at 15 psi for 20 minutes setting. Then dry heat sterilization. Here are some pictures of autoclave convention oven. Method of sterilization having the third method is sterilization by filtration, applicable to heat liable parenteral. If some substances are heat liable, means they are destroyed by heat. Involves removal of microorganisms by adsorption on a filter media or by sieving mechanism. Uses a membrane filter or cellulose ester membrane filter. Here are some pictures of membrane filter. Bacteria are captured by the filter. Here bacteria is captured by the filter and the water passes through the filter, and same the medicament is should be passed. Membrane filter setup. Then we have the fourth method, which is known as gas sterilization, applicable to sterile products and plastic containers. The material is autoclaved first, then the gases are introduced. Use the sterilized gas, like some examples are there, like ethylene oxide, propylene oxide, beta propylolactone. Gas sterilization chambers. Method of sterilization having the fifth method, which is sterilization by ionizing radiation, exposing the material to radiation emitting isotopes like gamma rays, cathode rays, beta rays. Then gas sterilization chambers. This is a picture of gas sterilization chamber. Then last is packaging and labeling and storage of injections. Containers must not interact chemically or physically with the preparation, either single or multiple dose containers. Single dose package include ampoules, vials, and pre-filled syringes. Type of glass containers are first, second, and third. You should learn about the glass containers. Labeling. Product titles should be for liquid, for solid. Small volume parenteral, very important. It should be in every exam about the small volume parenterals and large volume parenterals. Small volume parenterals available in ampoules, packaged in single dose or multiple dose, about 2 to 30 ml. Examples are heparin sodium injection and insulin injection. Some small volume parenterals, some examples are there, like it should be in ampoules or syringes. Large volume parenteral administered by intravenous infusion to replenish body fluid, electrolyte, or to provide nutrition. Employed in maintenance therapy and replacement therapy. Here are example: Ringer injection, mannitol injection, sodium chloride injection, dextrose injection. Here are some pictures of large volume parenterals. Then biological products, sterile preparation that exert immunological effect to develop the immunity from a disease. Biological products, some same vaccine, toxoids, and antitoxins. Now there are some ophthalmic products: solution, suspension, gel, ointments, drug impregnated inserts, contact lenses. Special consideration for ophthalmic solution and suspension sterility. Same but it should be more specific, because for ophthalmic it means there should be administered into the eye. Should be sterile, preservation, isotonicity, buffering, viscosity, ocular bioavailability, and packaging.